All right, so now I'm going to introduce you to the software, Silhouette Studio, that we use with our vinyl cutter. Just to give you a lay of the land, you may recognize this looks like other software that you've used before, like Illustrator, Photoshop. It's a similar layout. So first we have our cutting mat that acts as our canvas. This is where we're going to draw all of our circuits. Over here we have one toolbar that has a variety of different menus, and then over here we have another set of tools. Most importantly for us is the shape drawing tool here. If you want any text here, and I've already drawn a shape, great, and then the arrow key here. Now, as you can see, I've already laid out our circuit. I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit, and there are a couple of things that I need to do to get this ready for cutting. So you can see I've got the LED over here, my basic component shapes from this list this file that I also gave you. So you can see here we have our 5mm LED. This is our resistor, our 1/4 watt resistor. This is our SMD LED, and this is our SMD resistor. These are the two leads where we can attach a button, etc. And then these are the pins. So this will go to a button pin, for example. This will go to one LED pin and this to another. This will act as ground. So the first thing that I want to do, I actually want to add a little bit more space on here because I think it will be helpful when I go to add an alligator clip or make those connections. So I'm just going to draw a circle, put it up, just extend that space out a little bit, all the places where we might want to connect an alligator clip. I'm just doing some copy pasting, Control C, Control V. Oh, and I've just grouped something. And that's good enough for me right now. All right, the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and delete all of my components because I don't need to cut anything that has to do with those. Get rid of that one, and yeah. That one. And I think that's all. Now we need to, I'll also take care of this, get rid of these. Now we need to go through a process called welding. Welding is when we take shapes and we merge them together, basically. So shapes need to be overlapping for them to merge. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that all of my shapes that I want to weld are overlapping. These two are not, so I'll just drag those down a little bit. And then I'm going to select all of the shapes that I want to weld together. So I need that one and that one as well. You can either drag or you can hold the Shift key and then click on a shape. I'm going to go to this toolbar, the Modify panel, and then I'm going to click, when I'm ready to go, I'll click Weld. And as you can see, that combines, that merges all of those shapes. So now it will cut as one full piece and not these individual shapes. I'll select all of my other shapes, click Weld, I'll click Weld here, and then I'll click Weld here. And then I'm pretty much good to go. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit and just make sure that I don't have anything else on my mat. And the next thing I would want to do is just scoot this as close-ish as possible to that top corner where I know I'm going to put my fabric. You don't want to go outside of the red line. Best to stay a little under and beside. And that's it.